Hey boys, girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode, we went through our third round of special coaching from our old pals from the Paldea region and new ones from the Uva Academy, wrapping up with Hazel, Clavell, Drayton, and Arven, while unlocking two more in the process, Poppy and Rika, of the Elite Four, which confirms that we'll finally be able to technically refight the Elite Four, and which makes me pretty happy since I was really sad when we couldn't do it in the base game. But with that being said, it's time for us to continue our coaching, since we still have quite a chunk left to do, but within due time and effort, we'll mark the whole board gold in no time. So, with that being said, we are now continuing our journey with the special coaching. And honestly, first things first is I see Kieran and Carmen, and I know we can finish up Kieran. And I did not know Carmen and Kieran could be in the room here together, because that's the first time I've seen them together in here. So, actually, let's start with them, actually.
So, how long are you going to keep your hair like that, Kiki? Why? Does it look weird? I've been meaning to say this all along. You really should stop trying to be all edgy. It's not a good look for you.
Edgy?
What? I'm not trying to be edgy. I just put my hair out so I can let loose during battles. Oh man. What? So you can't let loose unless you tie your hair up. Oh, that's too cute. Get it, sis. You're such a dummy. Hey, what'd you just call me? You better watch your mouth if you know what's good for you.
Jeez. Let's finish up Kieran real quick while we're at it. Since, well, let's be honest here, he's definitely finishing right now due to the fact that this is his third conversation, or at least it should be.
Hey Spooks, guess what I did? I had the BB League drop me.
Why'd you do that? Why did you do that?
Don't worry, it's not because you or anybody in the club. I just wanted to become as strong as you so badly. It was all I cared about, and up until now, I'd forgotten that battling is supposed to be fun. So I want to do something, take some thinking about what I really want to do.
I guess that's fine.
I think for now I just want to be around friends and Pokemon and not get so caught up in competing.
Guess you thought it through? Do what you gotta do. Yeah, I guess you thought it through then. Yeah, it's all good, bud.
Thanks. Only thing that's changed is that you're the champion now. The Elite Four lineup is still the same. Crispin's pretty relieved. But just because you got to the top doesn't mean you get to slack off, Spooks. Once I clear my head of it, I'm gonna shoot for the champion title again.
You still won't beat me? Looking forward to it, buddy. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so am I.
And then that should be his trade. Yep, there it is.
Alright. I do have a favor I want to ask of you. If it's still alright, do you wanna trade Pokemon with me?
Yeah, sure, of course, buddy. I just realized the speaker is a dusk ball in the dark room. That's funny.
Woohoo! I'll train the Applin. What about you, Spooks?
Good question. Let's see here. What would you like, honestly? I do have a couple Pokemon I can kind of be lenient on what I trade. So I am kind of curious what I'd give them. Honestly, I think a pretty cool Pokemon for him. But honestly, I think a Galvantula would be kind of cool. Yeah, let's give him one of those. I'll give him something special. I like Galvantula, so I think he'd like that.
Okay. So you want to trade your Galvantula for my Applin?
Yep. Your Applin. Interesting. So you're giving out Applins, apparently. Well, let's give you our Galvantula, and I would know the hidden ability for Applin, I'm pretty sure. The base one. So I think I should be able to figure out if it's a special one or not. Or if it just has Kieran's name on it. But I am kind of curious. But not too bad. Applin's never bad, honestly. I like Applin. The only one that I'm not as, versed in is Flapple. I don't know much about Flapple. But I do know the little the Snapdragon Pokemon, as I normally call it, Flapple. But, the apple pie apple, and I always forget its name. That one's a good one, and obviously, Hydrapple's pretty fun too. Especially for it being one of the newer ones.
I'll take real good care of your Galvantula Spooks. Don't worry. Thank you for trading. With me.
No problem, buddy. You better use that next time. Because I think that would be a really cool one for him. Number of people you can... Oh, it increased again. Wait a minute. Who unlocked? Because that's definitely the final one. Okay, so yep, Geeta was the final one. So that's not the hidden boss then. Because I'm pretty sure we have to pay BP to unlock it. Let's see. No, too early. So yeah, we have to do all of them, it looks like. So there's still somebody. Who would it be, honestly? That's a very good question. But at least now we have the board unlocked now. So we know the whole board. Except for the secret one. So I'm honestly curious who that's going to be. Could be an old gym leader. Could be an old champion from a different region. Could be anyone, honestly. I'm kind of curious on who it's going to end up being.
Hey Spooks. You didn't take any videos or anything of me doing that mochi mochi dance, right?
Well, actually, yeah, we kind of did.
What? Delete it. Delete everything right now. How do you think that would look, when I become famous? I'd never hear the end of it.
There's no way I can take it back. I'm speaking in the fourth wall. I'm breaking the fourth wall right now. Sorry there, Cartman.
What? What's the whole deal with that Pokemon anyways? Pecha right. Is it just me, or does something about it remind you of the lousy 3?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they're definitely connected.
I swear, it's not just my imagination. I bet they're connected somehow.
They are. It was in a special story thing on YouTube that we watched through. But, yeah, they're definitely connected. I don't know if it's a true tale or not, because it could just be a legend, like, something you're not entirely sure on. So, I am very curious. But, I will say one thing, if we ever do Hisuian for Legends Arceus, we're gonna have to go through Unova first, I think. Because of the fact that, there is a very important character connected via the Unova games. Well, technically important. It depends on how you see it. But, there's a character from the Unova region that's in there that I think we should go through Unova first before we do anything with Legends. But that's whenever the time comes, obviously. But I am looking forward to it when we do get the chance. But let's keep going.
But it's not like we can ask the Pokemon about all of this. I guess the truth will always be a mystery.
Well, we don't know if it's telepathic or not. To be fair. I don't think it is, but it is a possibility that it can talk. But not every Pokemon has that ability. But honestly, now that we are done with the BB League members for today, let's definitely figure out who we want to send in next. I think we do Rika and Poppy, honestly. Because we haven't seen them for such a long time. I think it's about time we see them again. So let's do Rika first. And then we'll do Poppy second. We saw Rika during the story of the DLC, but I would like to see Rika, like, one-on-one, because we really didn't get much time with her during the events that, we did get to see her for.
Hiya, Spooks. Rika here, at your service. Glad to be working with ya.
Glad to see you again, honestly. Let's see, are you talking to anybody? Because you could possibly have somebody you might talk to in the League Club room. Let's see. She has not. Okay, well, good to know. Let's definitely pull in the other special coach, then, real quick. And get Poppy here as well. Have them both ready. And then they might end up talking too, which will also give us a dialogue for them. But there we go. First time we've seen Poppy since the Elite Four, which is a long time ago.
Oh, I got an invite, so here I am. Poppy of the Paldea Elite Four at your service.
Been such a long time since we've seen that character. Such a long time. But, it is good that we're finally getting a chance to actually take them on now, after all this time. Let's see what Rika and Poppy are talking about.
Rika, I'm so annoyed.
Whoa, what's going on? I don't often see you so riled up, Poppy.
I hate the blueberry, as part of our job, but people keep mistaking me for some lost kid.
Oh, come on now, Poppy. You know that's just 'cause you're just so gosh darn adorable.
People think you're lost if you're adorable.
That they do, Squirt. Haven't you ever heard that old saying? If you adore something, lose it. At least, I think that's how it goes. Pretty sure.
I see. Wow, you're real smart, Rika.
Well, let's start off with Rika, since we invited her first. I'm not gonna lie, Spooks. Didn't expect I'd be getting this invite from you. Just couldn't get enough of old Rika, eh? Exactly. Yeah, it's been a while. Nice. It's good to be honest. I don't mind the attention either. Anyways, let's get down to business. You want me to bring some old liveliness to the Academy, right? Nobody's better at livening up a place than old Rika. You just leave this to me. Okay. Well, let's get the battle underway then. What's up, kiddo? In the mood for a battle? Yep, we are. Forgot what you actually have, so I'm actually kind of worried that we don't have the right Pokemon out. But, honestly, yeah, definitely been missing doing the battles with Rika for sure, and Poppy. Just because we only got to fight them once during the game, and that was it. Hope you're ready for a pummeling then. You better go all out. Okay, well, let's see what you got, Rika. Think you're fighting, aren't you? I think. I'm trying to remember. Was she fighting or was she ground? But you were challenged by Rika of the Elite Four. Ground. Okay, it's ground. Okay. Because it was the Titan Pokemon was what their Pokemon were based on. Okay, well, we're perfectly fine then for the start. Let's definitely give out some Ivy Cudgels. I think we'll say Water Grass. I don't think there's a reason for me to swap. But yeah, let's definitely give Rika a run for money. Okay, not too bad. Got a Dawn fan. Ooh, okay. Like it, I like it. I don't even think she had a full team before either. So that was another reason why I was a little sad about it, because we didn't get to actually see their full team the time before. And Larry was also one of the Elite Four members. So we got to see like a somewhat increased strength version of Larry, but didn't get to see his full team either until the Blueberry Academy. So I'm very happy that they remedied that fact, at least with the DLC here. Wishcash, definitely stay in. We have no reason to swap. Because Wishcrash is a water ground type, and we have 4 times effectiveness with our Horn Leech here, and we get a free heal all the way back to more than likely our whole HP bar. Let's see. Yep. Yep, Ogerpon's gonna have a fun time with this one. But that's good. She's a very good Pokemon. I really enjoy Ogerpon. I think it's one of my favorites, legendary Pokemon, honestly. I like Jirachi as my favorite, but Ogerpon is definitely, I would say right behind Jirachi now for me. I just really like the design of it. Onis have always been something that I've liked in mythical stuff, so Ogre/Oni. It's technically supposed to be an Oni, but yeah, I definitely like the whole aesthetic of having your own little mini version, like a little cute little mini Oni running around, smacking things and just going ham on all these Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Give Torterra quite a smack though, right there. Seed Bomb. Thankfully we're grass type, so that doesn't do as much. And then give it another Ivy Cudgel. Down goes Torterra. Cool Pokemon for Rika to have, honestly. Really like the Torterra pick on her, because that's definitely a new one. Going into the Clodsire. That's ground poison. We're still good. I like battling you, kiddo. I can go all out without worrying about breaking you. And here's her main Pokemon for Ace in the Hole, Clodsire. Definitely going straight pure ground type, I'm pretty sure. So let's get the Ivy Cudgel ready.
Let's have a little more fun. Go on, Clodsire, shake things up a bit.
Okay, Clodsire, what you got, buddy? This would be one of our Pokemon in the main game, since we used Clodsire ourselves, good old Sammy. Honestly, Sammy did pretty good, and was actually quite an ace, honestly, most of the time. It was a tank, but it actually felt pretty strong, honestly, in my honest opinion, at times. Even though it doesn't have, like, a lot of, like, crazy stats, it definitely felt very helpful during the Team Star stuff, just because it has a lot of things it's good against. Oh, it's got Water Absorb. Okay.
Hope you brace yourself, kiddo. I'm about to rock your world.
What are you using? Earthquake. Yeah, I guess that would definitely rock our world for sure. Because we'd be rocked for sure by the fact the ground's moving around. But yeah, let's give you a Horn Leech this time. Since we're not using Ivy Cudgel on you. Forgot that you have Water Absorb as an option. Because it could have been a hidden ability version, but Water Absorb's just good. So, yeah, I understand it. Down goes Clodsire. And that is game. That is game indeed. Not too bad. Cool team, Rika. I really like it. I really like the Torterra. That's a really good one. A little annoyed she lost.
Can't you go easy on me for once?
Sorry. This was our second battle. We haven't fought you in a while. So, and nobody's getting easy now at this point. It'd be easier for us to keep the speed up. So, going with our normal team is kind of what we have to do.
How'd you manage to get even better at battling than before? Now, no way I can beat you. Guess that's what it takes to catch the boss's attention like you have, eh? Well, you beat Ulrika, which means you deserve something special.
An ability patch. Ooh, wait a minute, that's just a regular ability patch. I could buy one of those.
I'm not gonna stay you down, you know. You're in for a nasty surprise if you think I'll just keep losing.
Fair enough. But yeah, definitely with Rika there, the ability patch isn't really much of anything for me at this point. It's nice, but I'm not going to use it more than likely. But it's nice, I guess. Oh, wait. Should have talked to Rika first to finish her dialogues for the 3. But we'll go straight into Poppy.
Hey, mister, I'm here.
I'm glad you could come. Yeah, we're happy you're here, Poppy. It's been a very long time since we've seen you.
Some nice people from the league flew over with me, to make sure I got here okay. This is my first time in another region. I really want to go play, but...
Yeah, you probably, couldn't go in the terrarium by yourself, because you are a kid, like a really young kid.
I know I'm here to see the blueberry people about Pokemon, so that's what I'm gonna do.
That's nice of you, Poppy. Yeah, that's really nice of you.
Yeah, I think I got this.
Yeah, let's finish with Rika before we do the battle.
Say, you're not doing anything too risky in Area 0, are you? If you're taking, too many chances, old Rika's gonna have to put a stop to it, you hear?
Fair enough. You're just worried about us. And it's all fair. But we'll be fine.
Being in a club room like this reminds me of when I was a student. I went to, kind of a rough school, though, so the club rooms were never this clean and tidy.
Really? And then we still got one more for her before we're done here. Still going? Where's your final one? Still talked about Area 0. Talked about being a student still. Still going. She's hiding her last one. Come on, I know you have another one. Every single character has one. Unless you changed it up and only have 2, but I doubt you would have just 2. Still talking about it. Here we go. There it is. It was hiding.
The kids in League Club keep bringing me snacks and drinks and stuff. They're all so polite. And considerate.
Well, you are part of the Elite Four. They look up to you. But let's see here. Hey, Poppy. You ready for a battle?
Do you want to have a Pokemon battle with me?
Yep, we do. Yep, we do indeed.
Yay. I'm not gonna hope I got all okay.
Okay. I would hope you wouldn't, honestly. But in we go. In we go indeed. Okay, what you got? Okay. Got a Pokemon ready. Got a Copperajah to start. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Let's see here. I'm definitely going to say we just hold off with the Ivy Cudgels for now, since we know that it's going to go through. Knocked out the... Well, I'm very surprised that was actually a one-shot, because that Pokemon's kind of tanky. But it is a pretty high base power attack. Bastiodon, they're still good. It has a ground typing on it, so that makes things a little easier or no, rock typing on it. So it makes it so we do have a super effective hit in here. Sorry, Bastiodon. Down you go, buddy. I think that's actually one of her new Pokemon, actually. Because Shieldon spawns in the terrarium as a normal Pokemon just walking around, which is kind of crazy. Because they're fossil Pokemon. So it's crazy to see a fossil Pokemon in such an abundance, just walking around, living its life like it's still alive in today's environment. And that's the whole point of the terrarium, which is pretty cool. I really like that terrarium. There's so many cool things you can find in there that normally wouldn't be walking around. You can find Hisuian Pokemon from the Hisuian evolution of Scyther is in there. There's also... trying to think of all the ones they can find. Which was the other one that I found? Well, obviously, the Basculin and Kitakami, but that's not part of the terrarium. But there's just a bunch of cool things. Apparently, you can find Cranidos if you're playing on the other version, which is pretty cool. So you just have a raptor running around the terrarium, which is pretty cool. A bunch of Sturdy, by the way. She really doesn't want to go down. There's a light screen. Thankfully, we're not using special moves, so that's perfectly fine. Although the Reflect is finally gone. But you can keep that up, honestly. Sorry, Magnezone. But yeah, there's just a bunch of cool Pokemon just around the terrarium. Starters, if you upgrade the terrarium. So you can find just Scorbunny running around, which is kind of cool, just because, well, it's starter Pokemon, just in general, just any starter Pokemon walking around like normal, and, being able to be caught is kind of crazy. And it makes me think that maybe that, when the Pokemon or the professors in the main games go and get Pokemon for new trainers, it makes me think that maybe, possibly, they actually go to the terrarium and catch a bunch of them because they cultivate a bunch of them there. Or maybe there's a place where they can get them. But that would be kind of cool if the professors actually go to the terrarium and pick the Pokemon up and bring them to the students in the other, other regions and stuff. Because there's no, I don't think there's a full, answer to that. And I think that would be pretty cool. We got a Tinkaton, her main Pokemon.
Oh, you haven't won yet. I'm going to defeat you. You'll see.
We'll see indeed, Tinkaton. I like it, though. I really like it. Tinkaton was one of my favorite Pokemon on our team during our adventure here.
It's time to get dressed up all pretty and stealing, Tinky.
Okay, well, here we go. Here we go, Tinkaton. Definitely a very, very scary Pokemon when you go up against this thing. But very fun, though. It reminds me of a character from League of Legends, even though I don't play League of Legends anymore. But when I did play it, it reminds me of a character named Poppy, due to the giant hammer. But yeah, sorry there, Tinkaton. Down you go, bud. And just like that, Poppy down. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Sorry, Poppy. Aw, she about to cry. Sorry there, Pop. Didn't mean to do that to you. But fun battle, though. I like the Bastiodon, though. That's a pretty cool addition.
I wouldn't defeat you in an event match. But I'm okay. I'm a elite boy member after all. You be my Tinky. so you get some candies.
Candies. Ooh, 10 rare candies. Thank you. That's actually really nice of you, because I need things to, like candy, to just quickly evolve my Pokemon in my boxes. So that's actually really nice.
I'm gonna have a candy too, and try even harder next time.
Okie dokie. Well, let's see what your 3 extra conversations are real quick, and then we'll start cycling through.
Did you know there's a Steel-type Elite Four member here at the Blueberry Academy? That means he's just like me. Yay!
Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, if we see a Mary's, let's swap Poppy in if we ever see her in here. I think that would be a good idea.
The Cafeteria's Academy special is really good. I couldn't finish it all, but I put the leftovers in my bag. I'll have them on the plate back home.
Let's see, we still got 1 more left on her.
The terrarium is full of Pokemon I've never ever seen before. I had no idea there were so many Pokemon in the world.
And just like that, Poppy's was really quickly easy to get there. Okay, next coach. Definitely gonna get Penny finished here. So let's do Penny as our cycle, since it makes things a little bit easier. But that'll give us our gold circle for Penny. And then we'll go from there. Oh, Penny and Carmen. We haven't had this one. Hey Penny, you're pretty good with machines and stuff, right?
Better than worse. What's up?
I want to get a new profile pic. Do you think you can take a shot of me real quick?
Well, that's a whole different skill than being good with machines. What do you want me to do it anyways?
I mean, if I'm gonna update the pic, I might as well get an amazing one from someone who knows what they're doing right. Fair enough.
But no, you'll get pretty much the same result no matter who takes the pic right. I mean, at least on the outside, you're really pretty, so...
Wait. What did you just say? That's a little bit in particular.
I said you're really pretty, so it doesn't really matter who takes the photo.
Ooh, music to my ears one more time. Repeat it for me, come on. She's just wanting some praise.
Why are you like this?
Hey, Penny. Let's finish you up real quick.
Something big just happened.
Tell me about it. Why would I say I'm not interested? That's rude.
Yeah, I knew you want to hear it. I'm still buzzing from excitement. Remember the resource development plant I mentioned? The one beneath the academy? I got to go inside. It was incredible. So I met the Blueberry's entrance having a look around, right? Then Stopper guy in a white suit shows up and tells me he'll take me to the plant I want.
Oh, it's probably Kyrano.
He had like this amazingly cheerful impish air about him. I wonder what his deal was. It almost felt like he was one of the faithful disguised as a look guy.
That could be the director.
What? The Stopper guy's the director? It's some kind of requirement for the Academy directors to be eccentrics or something. I mean, first director Clavell and now him.
Yeah, Director Clavell is pretty eccentric. We got his hairdo from one of his gifts for battling him. Oh.
Blueberry Academy really is incredible. I wasn't sure about accepting your invite at first, but I'm glad I did. Don't think of it as, like, a thank you gift or inviting me or anything. But do you want to trade Pokemon with me?
Yeah, of course. Wonder what her Pokemon's gonna be.
Oh, nice. I'll look for a Vivi from my end. Of course, I got a real spicy one just for you. Which Pokemon will you go for, Spooks?
I'm kinda curious, let's see. Well, she's giving me an Eevee. So, I guess I should give her something somewhat of a good trade here, honestly. But honestly, do I have many good traits? Good question, honestly. But, honestly, for her team, I'm trying to think of what Eevee she doesn't have on her team. I know she's missing one, but I don't think I have all of them on me. Let me give her a starter. that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and trade your Sprigatito for my Vivi, right?
Yep. Yeah, let's do one of my Sprigatitos, since I have a bunch of them. So that'll work out. And it's a decent Pokemon to trade out, since it is a starter. And I don't think Penny has any of those. So, be a decent trade. Not a shiny, for sure. Could be special ability. It's possible. I still need to check on the Applin that Kieran gave us. I'm kind of curious about that. But there we go.
Sprigatito, huh? These Pokemon so you. I'll treasure it forever.
But let's see here. Now that we got Penny done, let me check that out real quick. Just because I am very curious about it. So, Anticipation. I believe that is the hidden ability. I think. I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that. But, cool. Okay, so we got that now. Put that there. And then where's this Applin we got? Because I am curious. I don't know if Gluttony is the hidden ability or not for that. Thermal Exchange, I think that is? I'm not too sure though. But where's this Applin that he gave us? Because I am kind of curious on that. Bulletproof. I think that is the hidden ability. Okay, cool. We'll take it then. That'll definitely be pretty good. Fighting type Terra, Electric type Terra, Dragon Terra. That's not bad. It's not bad at all, honestly. Okay then. Let's definitely call back in Rika real quick. And then we'll cycle through there one more time, and then we'll have their goals as well. Not too bad. We might be able to do maybe Geeta as well. Maybe. I'm trying to think of who else would be fun to do out of the characters here. We could bring Hazel, because Hazel is a League member, but also Larry is too, and they'd have conversations with each other 100%. But let's talk to Rika real quick, get that started.
Last time I was here, I was basically babysitting the boss. She may seem all professional and perfectly put together, but she could be super absent-minded. Sometimes. Someone's gotta look after her.
You make a good team. Yeah, you definitely do.
Oh, you got that right. I mean, it figures. We've been working together a long time. But yeah, she definitely needs a hand. I've even caught her more than once showing up to work with Glimmet tangled up in her hair.
Really?
Don't tell the boss I told you that, yeah? She'd give me the scolding of a lifetime. Let's keep it between you and me, okay?
That's interesting, though. But, let's get Poppy here. And start getting that set up. Kind of curious about Larry and Poppy for dialogue stuff, honestly. Let's get to Poppy real quick and say hi to her real quick.
It's me again. I came because you asked me to. Schools are such fun places, aren't they? I've never been to school and classes and stuff before. All the classrooms and teachers is so exciting. Do you think I'll ever get to go to school like other kids?
I don't see why not. Yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, you're right, mister. I think I'm a bit different from other kids. It makes me worry sometimes. Thanks for cheering me up, mister.
No problem. Okay, so let's cycle in. Or we could just cycle in a new coach entirely. Who would I do out of the coaches that we haven't done yet? Miriam's pretty fun in general. But I think we should do an elite, or one of the gym leaders. Let's do... Ooh, Rhyme and Time would be really good as a connection one, because we've never seen them interact with each other, so bringing both sisters together would be pretty cool for an eventual one to do. But let's do Bracius. I haven't seen him in a while. It'll be fun. I like Bracius. It'll be a good one to cycle through for right now. I thought I might come see what this was about, since I was invited by a fellow true Altis-like Spooks god. But, my word, the design of this room, it goes beyond all penetration. A pedestrian understanding of what a room truly should be. Truly avant-garde. He actually reacts to the room design. That's cool. Huh. I wasn't expecting that, but that's good that I waited till after upgrading the room. Huh. Well, let's go see how Bracius is doing real quick then. He's not talking to Poppy, so it doesn't look like they have any conversations. Hazel might, though, honestly. So I should probably check that. Spooks, I thank you for inviting me to this place. I only recently finished my latest piece, and so I rushed over to find a bit of rest and reprieve. It seems that no matter the region, the wild creature known as the adolescent changes little new. But that dome, that magnificent terrarium, it's the perfect marriage of environments inspiring in me an unyielding desire to create. You mean marriage? Mariage. Oh, I didn't even realize he said mariage there. That's really good. How curious. It is that my happiness should bring you happiness as well. I would love to climb up to that mysterious object, dangling from the seal of the dome. What sights I might gaze down upon from there. I love the little centric Bracius here. But let's see here. Because we're going up against Bracius, that's a grass type. Let's just go straight into Terran, I think. We'll definitely go battle him right away since we're cycling him in. I've some time before my next lecture. Care to collaborate with me in the art of battle? Of course, buddy. Of course, bud. Superb. Then let us move to the entrance of the school with great artistic flair. Okay, let's see what our artistic Bracius here has for us. Our grass-type gym leader, and I'm very curious on what he added to his team since last time. Okay, starting with Breloom. I like the Breloom. Definitely a Pokemon I like. But let's see here. Let's give you a Flare Blitz to start, since we don't need to worry about hurting ourselves from recoil. So definitely make sure we go all out when we need to. Not too bad. Down goes Breloom right away. Going into the Vileplume, we're perfectly fine to stay on out, because I don't think he's going to have any Pokemon that will force us to change from our fire typing here, but it's possible. But down goes Vileplume. That, I believe, is a new one, by the way. I think you can only get... I think that's a Coastal Plaza Pokemon. So, that's a new one. Lilligant. I think Lilligant spawns in the normal one. It could be Kitakami, though. I could be wrong. But I don't think he had Lilligant before, either. So I think that's two of his new Pokemon right there. One for Kitakami and one for Indigo Disc / Unova. Then we got Arboliva. We've definitely seen him with this thing before. Another Pokemon we've used on our adventure. Definitely like that Pokemon. It was really fun using it. Very slow, but it makes up for that in its ability. That Seed Sower plus the ability of just having a lot of special attack and HP. Ended up making up for it quite well, honestly. It was very seemingly tanky. We're going to Serena. I believe that isn't a new Pokemon. Or actually, no, I think that's a new one. But I don't think that would be normally in Paldea. I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, you can definitely find Serena in Paldea. But that is a new one for him, I'm pretty sure, though. And then Sudowoodo, or Truly Wudo. Good, very avant-garde. Continue creating art in this vein. And here we go for the Truly Wudo, because he's going to go straight into that grass typing. So let's get the Flare Blitz ready. Let us make hay. While the sun shines, I dub this masterpiece Truly Wudo forever. Truly Wudo forever. The one thing I remember from their dialogues, and that's one of them. One character I remember about. I still like how the actual, like, crown for the Sudowoodo actually makes it look like a tree. Let's give it a Flare Blitz. Sturdy. But, let's see, do you go for any of your special abilities? Time to pick up the pace. A trainer like you ought to be able to keep up, but will you? Going for the Trailblaze. That's going to do normal damage, because we're actually rock typing. Our fire typing doesn't cancel that out. Could be faster than us now, though. But we did get free heal from the Seed Sower, plus the leftovers, too. So we ended up basically healing every single part of that. But that's not too bad, honestly. Gotta love Seed Sower. Then give it another Flare Blitz, and that is Pseudo Budo down for the counts. Sorry there, bud. Sorry, Bracius. That was a fun fight, though. I will definitely agree to that for sure. But down he goes. And just like that, Gym Leader Bracius is down. Sorry, buddy. Avant-garde. Still upset about losing battles, though, I see. Ruffling up his own hair about losing. You have claimed an artistic win. Our collaborations are always the greatest works. Your sense for art is honed in perfection. Thank you, bud. My thanks to you. I will bestow on you the latest merchandise to be sold at my exhibits. You'll be the first to get one. What are you giving us? The Surrendering Sunflora case from Bracius. Ooh. Okay, cool. A special, art phone case. That's cool. It took the designers over 6 months to meet my exact standards. But at least we made true art. I'm kind of curious about that. That sounds interesting. So it's a special art piece made into a phone case. What does it look like? Ooh. It's his wooden, or his little statues of Sunflora put onto a case. With a sandwich case from Arven. It's literally a sandwich. I thought it was gonna look like a sandwich, it's still square, but it's literally a oh, it's literally a cylinder phone case that's shaped like that. Interesting. I like the Iona Zone phone case, actually. I never even took a look at any of those. Those were my first time seeing those. Those are pretty cool. But, now that we got Bracius. Oh, wait. Forgot. We can't run off on him yet because he still has more dialogue. La Primera stopped by to whisper a little secret in my ear not long ago. She said that when you were asked to name your favorite gym leader, you said it was me. Oh, they remember that? That's cool! Because I did say he was my favorite. That's really cool. If I've been deemed worthy by your great eye, Spooks God, I can aspire no higher. Let our next collaboration together be one that I dedicate to the theme of gratitude. He could have 4 because of that, honestly. Because that's a very special one. The architecture of this academy displays a great sense of design. I would like to know the name of the architect who devised it. I don't remember his name. In Pokemon, battles there will be times of struggle the same as true of art. But you must not abandon these pursuits. It is when you stop struggling that you wither away. Anything, you should, yep, he went straight for all 3 of them. Thank you, buddy. You have had the opportunity to take Haas's classes back in Paldea, have you not? You should be aware of how lucky you are as you make your way in life. I'm very curious what happens if we pull Hazel over here. Oh, I didn't talk to you. Sorry there, lady. Let's call Hazel in right now. Because, since we have Bracius here, I'm actually very curious about the interaction between Hazel and, Bracius. Because they should have one. Yeah, they do. Because Bracius shows up in one of Hazel's classes when we were doing the Hazel events for the school stories. Thank you so much for your kind participation in my class the other day. Well, it would be unimaginable to turn down a request from my dear old Haas. I imagine you would make a fine teacher in your own right, Brazy. No, never. These impressionable youths would be too great of a burden for me. Taking on the responsibility for such young budding lives, it is a weight I could not bear. Indeed, being a teacher means shouldering the weight of that responsibility. I mean, it's not really easy. But that is why watching the growth of my students makes me cry tears of joy. Truly, you were bold to be a teacher, my dear Hoss. I'm very happy I thought of doing both of those two together. Well, let's see here. Let's pull in Poppy and Rika and finish them up real quick. And then I will try and finish up Bracius as well. I think we have enough time to do Bracius's finals as well. So let's see here. Where did... oh, Hazel and... okay, so cool. So we can also get Hazel's conversation with Rika here. Well, I'm deeply moved. Can't help myself. The tears just flow like waterfalls.
Aw, but that's a good thing. It means you've got a warm, caring heart, I think.
But I do waste so much time crying. If it weren't for you, we'd never be able to finish any elite test.
Oh, don't worry about it. I love talking and keeping things moving and all that.
Is that so? I'm a little surprised. I have thought such duties would be painful for you. After all, you're normally rather prone to clown around.
Wait, clowning around? I'm the only member of the Elite Four that gets anything done.
Probably true, honestly, with how she mentioned how Geeta was.
It's fun teaching the students here, but I'll be honest, all this thinking's tiring sometimes. I gotta switch to, my professional mode, it's exhausting. Slap on the glasses, to look all sharp and everything. They're just for show, to be honest. I don't need them to see. You saw me in professional mode, right? For the interview thing. Which do you prefer? Professional mode Rika or Rika as? Well, Rika is, Rika, honestly. Ooh, that's so. Then, when I'm around you, I'll loosen up as much as I can and just be myself. That's good to hear. Anywho, I'll keep what you said in mind. I wonder if that actually does change her position. Like, if she is more the professional one or not. That's kind of an interesting one. I think it possibly could change it. Hey, we're talking an awful lot these days, aren't we? Yeah, we definitely are. I feel like we're getting to know each other pretty well. Why don't we do something to celebrate? Oh, I know. Why don't we trade Pokemon? Yeah, of course. We're almost done trading with all the Elite Four members. Great. That settles it then. Now old Rika's gonna put up a Wooper to trade. What you got for me? Oh, is it a normal Wooper? Because honestly, a normal Wooper would be pretty cool here. I'm gonna give you a Seal. I think that would be a good one for you. So you're ready to trade your Seal for my Wooper? Yep, I think so. But yeah, I hope it's a normal Wooper, because that would be pretty cool. Because, that'll give me options for using just Quagsire and Clodsire together in general, which would be pretty cool. No, it's just a... Huh, okay. So it's just or no, I say a Alolan. Paldean Wooper. Well, I hope it has a hidden ability at least, I guess. Well, thanks. Well, it is her main Pokemon too, which is pretty cool. I like Seal. I like it a lot. I'll take good care of it, I promise. You better mark today on your calendar. It's a special day when you get to trade with old Rika. Okay. I'll definitely mark it down then. Okay, Rika's done. And now we can start working on the next one. I'm going to call Bracius back real quick, because I have a plan here. Because, I can maybe swap one of the other Elite Four members in, so we can get an extra dialogue for Poppy, if I do it this way. So let's definitely swap Bracius in. So it'll be Hazel and Bracius again. And let's see here. Where is Bracius at? There he is. Hey, buddy. Apropos soul of nothing, Spooks, I must ask. There's another famed artist here in the Unova region. Do you know of him? Famed artist. Oh, the bug-type gym leader. Yeah, I do know of him. Yeah, of course I do. It's cool to hear him being brought up.
how broad and rich your education is, as I suspect you would already know. I speak of that famed painter of bug Pokémon, whose work have such depths and pathos. I find myself quite curious about him, as it seems that we may be alike in temperament. We both strive to propel ourselves to the height of artistic creation by focusing on a single type. I've heard that he maintains a gallery of his work in Cassiopeia City. Perhaps I shall pay it a visit. Honestly, it sounds like it would be a pretty cool adventure for you to go on. Well, let's see here. Call special coach. Let's get Poppy here so we can finish her up. And then we'll either pull Larry. I think, yeah, I want to do Larry. Larry with Poppy. I think that would be a fun one. But yeah, let's definitely go see how Poppy's doing.
Oh, hi, mister. How old do I look to you, mister?
Honestly, 6 years, but I'm gonna say 9. Is it 9?
Oh, well, you're the first person to get it right.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, I'm very surprised I got it right.
Oh, I'm 9 years old, and that's enough to go, to Uva Academy if I wanted to.
Well, that's good to hear.
But my Pokemon are too strong. I didn't want to go to school because I was afraid I'd scare the other kids. And then Geeta said I could join my old floor. But then I saw the students here at the Blueberry Academy and I realized something. I'm not a weird kid, I'm just really good at Pokemon battles. So next year I'm gonna be a Elite Four member and a student.
We could study together then. Since we're a new student, so we'd still be in school with her.
Yeah, it's gonna be so much fun.
And then here comes the trade.
I can't wait to start studying at Uva Academy. Plus you're gonna need practice making friends. So, do you want to trade Pokemon with me?
Yeah, of course. Let's see, what do you got? Ooh, Tinkatuff. Okay, makes sense. It is your main Pokemon.
Thanks. I'll trade my Tinkatuff with Kitty or Gun trade.
She likes cute Pokemon, so honestly, anything cute would be good. Honestly, that's a good question. No, wait, no, Alcremie requires an item, doesn't it? That would be a Pokemon that would do. But honestly, that's a good question. I actually do not know which one I would give out of them, honestly, here. Also, a Minun are pretty good, honestly. I'm trying to kind of, like, theme it with her. Carbink is pretty good, but that's more of, what do you call it, Pokemon Geeta's. So definitely not. Let's give her a Furret. Furret's pretty cute.
So are we gonna trade your Furret for my Tinkatuff?
Yep. Hope you like it. It'd be funny to give Bracius a Sunflora. I don't think I have one, though. If I do, I'll do it. Because I think I might get a special dialogue for it. It's possible. But I'll definitely see what we could do. But there we go. We got ourselves a Tinkatuff. Probably hidden ability, but I don't think it really matters for that one. But it's pretty cool to have another Tinkaton as an option, I guess. Even though I already have one.
Free to real steady Pokemon is the best. I'll take good extra good care of it, mister.
Thank you, Poppy. I know you will. There we go. Poppy's now done. But we still have to cycle back into Bracius one more time. So let's call Special Coach. And let's get Larry here real quick. Because I feel like Larry and Poppy would have a funny dialogue with them both being Elite Four members. And honestly, they're on like the complete other spectrums and everything. With Poppy being a kid and being like being a kid, and then Larry being like a fully grown adult compared to like all the other characters. Let's see.
Mr. Larry.
What can I do for you, Poppy?
Am I your best friend, Mr. Larry?
Well, he had to think about it. I don't think any answer is a good answer for this question.
Look at that, Mr. Larry.
Did you know, Poppy, that Komala spend their entire lives sleeping?
He said that. Indecisive grown-ups are the worst, you know.
I got scolded anyway. I just can't win. That was worth it. That was definitely worth bringing him here for that. Sorry, Larry. You were just here for a second. But let's get Bracius back here, and then we'll finish up today's episode from there. But not too bad, honestly. We got quite a lot of gold marks here today, honestly, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's go say hi to Bracius real quick, and finish us off. I visited the gallery of that famed painter I spoke of before, the one in Cassiopeia City. It was truly avant-garde. There was a silk-like tarantulas spun into masterful sculptures that whisk one around like fantastic elevators. I rode up and down countless times for the sheer joy of it, upon which I gradually became all tangled up in the whipping, and was transformed into a cocoon. That's right. Before I even realized that what was happening, I myself had become part of the fibrous art. It was wondrous. That sounds great. Yeah, that sounds like you had a lot of fun, bud. Yes, you and I truly understand one another. You should come join me as an apprentice in the future, Spooks. I'll teach you all I know. I would definitely take him up on that offer. You know, now that I think back on my visit, that gallery had no paintings on display. Was it truly an art gallery at all? Well, spiderwebs can be seen as art, honestly. If you ever look at them, they're pretty hard to make, honestly. I don't think anyone would... I don't think it's very easy to draw a spiderweb. To make one, that would be hard too. I suppose it matters not. Talking to you, Spooks, is a pleasure regardless, one that makes me forget time is even passing. I imagine you must feel the same. And for such a like-minded ally in art, I have a proposal to make. Would you like to engage in an artistic exchange of Pokemon with me? Of course, bud. Kinda curious what he's gonna give out. Very good, Spooks God. I will offer up one of my Sunflora. How will you meet such a challenge? Oh, don't worry, buddy. I know exactly the challenge you're offering. Because, like I said, I want to try this. I don't know if there's going to be special dialogue for it, but I want to try it. Let's give you a Sunflora in return. Only have one, it looks like. But that's more than enough. Here you go, buddy. Will you exchange your Sunflora for my Sunflora? Yep. What do you think? No dialogue for it yet, but that doesn't mean that he might not have one. Let's see. I would really hope he does, with the fact of all his Sunflora statues and all that. It'd be really funny if he did. But it's worth a shot, honestly. But there we go, we got Bracius' Sunflora. And let's see, what does that give us? Sunflora, what a beguiling choice. I can feel inspiration welling up within me. Your eye for beauty delights me once again. Seems like the same dialogue, but it was definitely funny to give him a Sunflora for another Sunflora, but honestly, not too bad. With that being said, that's actually where we're going to end off today's episode. Quite a lot of gold markings now, honestly. I want to see how many we have left, honestly, real quick. So we have Katie, I forget your name sometimes, Time. Don't know why I'm forgetting your name. I forgot both of these two's name. I don't know why. I'm having a hard time remembering. But we have 5 in the gym leaders. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 teachers left, and then the champion. So not too bad. We got that's a couple more episodes left of the special coaching left to do. But honestly, with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys like always. And with that being said, this is where we're going to be ending off today's episode. It's truly been a blast hanging out with you guys in this journey. And honestly, whatever comes next, honestly, I'm pretty much ready for it. It's going to be a blast finishing up this story and everything to do with it. But thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky. And peace out. Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.